100 Jamaicans were honored for outstanding contribution to nation building during the virtual 2021 National Honors and Awards ceremony held on National Heroes Day yesterday. Governor-General His Excellency, the Most Honorable Sir Patrick Allen, conferred the nation's fourth highest honor, the Order of Merit OM, on this year's sole recipient, Professor Donald Jasper Harris, for outstanding contribution to national development. 4 prominent Jamaicans were conferred with the Order of Jamaica, OJ, the 5th highest national award. These are former Speaker of the House of Representatives and former Member of Parliament Pernell Charles for distinguished public service, former leader of the People's National Party PNP Dr. Peter Phillips for distinguished and exemplary public service, Ian Levy for outstanding contribution to business and philanthropy in Jamaica, and Ernest Ranglin for exceptional contribution to the development and internationalization of reggae music. The Governor-General also bestowed 36 Jamaicans with the Order of Distinction in the rank of Commander CD, while 40 received the Order of Distinction OD in the rank of Officer for outstanding work in various fields. In other news tonight, the Jamaica Constabulary Force, JCF, in a release, saluted the distinguished members of the force who received awards in the National Honors and Awards ceremony held yesterday. Now, among this year's awardees are Fitz Bailey, Richard Stewart, and Kevin Bailey, who received the Order of Distinction in the rank of Officer. These outstanding men have served the Jamaica Constabulary Force for more than 80 years combined and are now at the rank of Deputy Commissioner of Police. The JCF, in a statement today, said that it is also particularly proud of Constables Delano Dunn and Michael Beckford, who received the Medal of Honor for gallantry. The constables who work as part of a specialized operational team in the St. Catharines South Division are credited with rescuing 2 of their teammates who came under gunfire when they went after an armed assailant at a house in Corville, St. Andrew on June 12, 2020. The constables' teammates were shot and injured in a gunfight and were trapped, unable to get medical attention. Dunn and Beckford braved the gunfire and worked alongside other members of their team to tactically enter the building and rescue their teammates, both of whom survived. 29 members of the force participated in yesterday morning's ceremony, along with the Deputy Commissioners of Police and Constables Dunn and Beckford. 24 other members from various divisions were given the award for meritorious service. In the meantime, the awardees from the parish of Hanover expressed gratitude to the Hanover Municipal Corporation for their recognition of their work, especially amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Here is Kaleen May with more on this story.
The frontline workers in the public health services that were awarded honors at the Hanover Municipal Corporation as part of the parish's Heroes Day weekend celebration expressed a great deal of gratitude to the organizers as they continue their efforts in saving lives in the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Nurse Stacey and Alan Brown at the Noel Holmes Hospital in the parish said that the nurses remain committed in spite of the challenges brought on by the COVID-19 pandemic.
It's truly an honor. I want to thank the Municipal Corporation and also the JCDC for recognizing us as healthcare workers. It has been a fight, it has been a struggle, but we remain committed and dedicated to what we do. The first confirmed COVID case that we had in Hanover, I was the nurse to work with that patient. It was frightening, it was scary, but we remained calm throughout and we tried to help her through it. She was a little bit, out of it, being that, yes, she was positive. She didn't know what to expect. So we had to talk with her and really helped her to transition through the process while she was there with us at the Hanover Health Services. But then there are other patients who came in really, really sick, and then those persons we help to get them out, they see them on the road now. It's truly a privilege. It's an honor. So I just want to encourage my colleagues out there, not just in Jamaica, but overseas also, to continue the fight. Some of us, our colleagues get sick, our families get sick. It's a real struggle, but I want to implore persons to continue to do what is that you're doing, and just, as I say, it's not for the money, but for the love of what we do. Just continue to do what you do and to do it to the best of your ability.
Acting Deputy Chief Nursing Officer in the Ministry of Health and Wellness and former Director of Nursing at the Noel Holmes Hospital, Julian Mason Quarry, explained that the service that they offer to their patients and seeing them get the best result is the greatest reward they could get as healthcare providers.
It is always a nice feeling to be acknowledged for the work that you do, and it has been hard work. But for us, the most important thing is the service that we give our patients and getting the best outcomes for them, and to have their families having them back. That is very important for us. And as Director of Nursing Services at Noel Holmes Hospital, another important thing for us is to ensure that our staff feel well cared for and that they feel safe and comfortable in the environment that they work. As you would have heard today, we have very dedicated and committed staff who give us their best with care and compassion. So we don't dwell on the negatives, we dwell more on the positives. As long as our patients can get the best service and get the best outcome, that is our focus. I would just like to say thank you to the Hanover Municipal Corporation and the Jamaica Cultural Development Commission for acknowledging the work that the healthcare staff has been doing in the parish. It means a lot to us to be acknowledged. It's not easy work, and it takes a lot of courage to come out, get up every day, dress up, show up, and give of your best. What is most important for me is that we have gone from a stage when we didn't have a lot of information and a lot of fear was rife. But what we have done with the information that we have garnered is that we have built the capacity of the staff, and we have also upgraded the facility itself to be a safe space for patients and staff, and so that we can get the best outcome for everyone who seek care.
Dr. Patrice Manthorpe, a senior medical officer at the Noel Holmes Hospital, said that with the stress of the pandemic, it is very good to be recognized for the hard work he and his team have been doing.
It was a little bit of a surprise, a pleasant one. You know, with all the stress of the pandemic, it's very good to be recognized. The whole team, they've been working very hard. And, you know, like I said, it's been a lot of hard work. It's still ongoing. We've made great strides, and we want to make more. It's just good to be recognized, and it's a good motivator for the team. And I think it's much appreciated, very much appreciated. The whole team from the beginning, in terms of the preparedness and the training of the staff, and, you know, just the continuous information, the meetings, and then, you know, being on the front line for many of the workers and the staff, it's been a journey that's continuing. So, you know, and like I said, it continues. This is just another step, and it's good to be recognized at this point. And, you know, the next step is now, you know, the vaccination and trying to get this behind us as soon as possible. It's out, you know, it's available in many places, and that's what we're looking to next. We try to beat this thing and get back to some sense of normalcy. But it's, like I said, it's very good today, especially at Heroes Day, to be recognized in the parish and by, you know, many of those, you know, in the Municipal Corporation, who we work very closely with. And yeah, we just continue to battle on, and hopefully we won't be having any more waves, but we'll be prepared, you know.
Reporting for Mellow TV News, I am Kaleen May.
Thank you, Kaleen, for that report. As we continue with the news, yesterday, Ava Tomlinson, the Assistant Public Relations Officer for the Longville Park Community Development Committee, was recognized for community service and volunteerism at the Central Jamaican Parish's National Heroes Day Salute and Awards ceremony. Ms. Tomlinson has been a staple in Clarendon's fight to vaccinate its residents against COVID-19. She was instrumental in coordinating 3 vaccination drives, which saw 932 residents of Longville Park getting jabs, while actively urging residents to be vigilant, sharing information and tips surrounding the virus. Tomlinson, who has a teenaged son and a full-time job, makes use of her early mornings and late nights to balance the many initiatives she is involved in throughout the parish. In tonight's COVID-19 update, Jamaica recorded 81 new COVID-19 cases and 6 deaths, increasing the infection total to 87,667 and the death toll from the virus now to 2,123. The Ministry of Health and Wellness reported that the new cases comprise 38 females and 43 males, ranging in age from 3 months to 88 years. The cases were recorded in Kingston and St. Andrew with 24 cases. St. Catherine recorded 21 cases. St. James and St. Anne recorded 8 cases each. St. Elizabeth recorded 6 cases. Hanover recorded 5 cases. Clarendon, St. Thomas, Trelawny and Westmoreland recorded 2 cases, while Manchester recorded 1 case. The deceased comprised 2 females from St. Catherine aged 59 and 70, whose deaths were previously classified as under investigation. A 66-year-old female, also from St. Catherine, died. An 80-year-old male from Kingston and St. Andrew, an 81-year-old female from Clarendon, and a 52-year-old male from St. Thomas. The deaths occurred between October 15 and October 17, 2021. In the meantime, 190 additional persons recovered in the last 24 hours, increasing total recoveries to 55,827. There are 29,120 confirmed active COVID-19 cases on the island. In other news tonight, residents of the quiet farming community of All Sides near Warsop in Trelawny are still struggling to come to grips with the brutal murder of an elderly female farmer who was found deceased in her bed with multiple chop wounds on Sunday night. She has been identified as 76-year-old Violet Eggy Walcott, who shared her house with her grandson. According to police officers investigating the incident, the woman's 26-year-old grandson told them that at approximately 10:30 p.m., he left his grandmother lying in bed and went to a bar nearby where he spent some time. He reportedly said that when he returned home at approximately 11:30 p.m., he found Walcott lying in bed with multiple chop wounds to her head and raised an alarm. When the police arrived at the location, they transported Walcott to the Falmouth Hospital, where she was pronounced dead. The grandson was taken into custody for further questioning. Residents said that Walcott had suffered a stroke several years ago and had been confined to her bed and, as such, was basically only in contact with her immediate family. Still making Mellow TV news, 2 illegal guns were seized during a police military operation in Howell's Content, Yorktown, Clarendon yesterday. 1 person was taken into custody in connection with the find. The police reported that the team recovered a .45 pistol that contained a magazine with 1 round and a shotgun with 1 live cartridge at a premises in the community. Deputy Superintendent Anton Gore Cardoza, operations officer at the Clarendon Police Division, said that the team was acting on information which led them to the area. He made an appeal for residents with information about illegal guns and criminal activities to come forward. And that's our news package for you tonight. Thank you for tuning in to Mellow TV Evening News at 8. I am Shelley Ann Hill. Do stay safe and pleasant viewing.